Welcome, boys and girls, to another episode of PA and Phonics Fun. I'm your host, Miss Casey, and this is your teacher, Miss Shakita. In preparation for today's lesson, you're going to need just a few things: a piece of paper, a pencil, and some small items like pennies, cereal, or buttons. Have fun!
All right, thank you, Miss Casey. Good morning, boys and girls. We're going to begin with a warm-up activity. So I want you to put your listening ears on. So let's shake our ears really, really fast. Great. So I'm going to do an activity, and I am going to say a word, and I will change the beginning sound, and you're going to tell me the new word. Are you ready? Our first word is red. I'm going to change the R to F. What's my new word? Fed. Great job. Now my word is hen. I want to change the H to P. What's my new word? Pen. Awesome job. Next, my word is net. I want to change the N to M. What's my new word? Met. Great. Now my word is tan. I want to change the T to M. What's my word? Man. Great job, boys and girls. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Now, our next activity, you all are going to give me a thumbs up if you hear a word with a short E sound. Now remember, short E says eh. What does short E say? One more time. Eh. All right, so get your thumbs ready. My first word is bed. Do you hear the short E sound in bed? Yes, you do. Great job. My next word is cub. Cub. Do you hear the short E sound in cub? No, we do not hear the short E sound in cub. All right, my next word is red. Red. Do you hear the short E sound in red? I should see those thumbs up. We hear the short E sound in red. All right, the next word is Ted. Ted. Do you hear the eh sound in Ted? Good job. I see those thumbs. Great job. We hear the eh sound in Ted. Our final word is men. Do you hear the eh sound in men? We're listening. Great job. You hear the eh sound in men. Now, boys and girls, if you was with us on yesterday, you may already have your short E card. If you do, I want you to take that card out. If you was not, I'm going to give you a minute, and I want you to take your paper and your pencil and write the letter E on your card. So just 1 second, let's get that done. Just a reminder, we're writing the E on our card. All right, boys and girls, on yesterday, we talked about our chart. We learned the short E sound. And what did we say short E says? It does. It says eh. Now, when we say eh, do I keep my mouth closed and say No. My mouth is open and my tongue is mid-height of my mouth, and I say eh. Great job. You all remember that from yesterday. Awesome. We talked about these pictures on yesterday. We had our leg, and what sound did we hear in leg? What short E sound? Eh. All right, and what was the other picture? It was a bed. Great job. We did mention this part yesterday. This is our initial sound. We know that we can spell words that has the short E sound. When I say initial, that means that's the beginning sound. So if I look at this picture, in the beginning, when I first said that word, I'm going to hear the eh sound. So what is this a picture of? You're right. It's an egg. And what sound did you hear at the beginning? Eh. Awesome. So now we're moving to medial, and we're learning some good academic vocabulary today. So the medial sound means the middle. So that means I'm going to hear the eh sound in the middle. So what is this a picture of? No, I know you probably thought an airplane, but what's that other name we have? It's another one that flies. It is a what that has the E. It's a jet. Great job. Now, if it's a medial sound, that's the middle. What sound do I hear in the middle? Eh. Awesome job. So now you all have created your E card, and I'm going to say some words. When you hear the eh sound, you're going to hold your card up. Are you ready? Our first word is bad. Do you hear the eh sound in bad? Awesome. We do not hear the eh sound in bad. Our next word is egg. Do you hear the eh sound in egg? Yes, you do, and I can hear you saying now, it's on our chart. It is. Great job. All right, our next word is hot. Do you hear the eh sound in hot? No, we do not hear the eh sound in hot. Our final word is met. Do you hear the eh sound in met? Yes, we do. We hear the eh sound in met. You all are doing so awesome today. Great job. So now what we're going to do, we're going to move into our blending activity. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go first. I'm going to read the word. First, I'm going to say each sound, and I will point as I say the sound, and then I'm going to read the word. So I will do one first, and then we will do a couple together. And then finally, I'm going to let you try it on your own. Now, put your listening ears on, and I'm going to go first. You ready? Let's go. This is me. Ed. Ed. So you notice I just sounded out each word, each letter, and then I blend it back together. So let's do one together. Let's do a couple together. R, ed, red. Great job. Let's do another one. Met. You all are doing so well. You all do not need me anymore. So I'm going to let you do the next few on your own. Ready? Let's go. I heard you say Ted. Ted. Great. Ed, fed. You all are doing so wonderful. Ben. All right, your last one. I heard you say net. Great job. Give yourselves a round of applause. You all are doing so awesome today. Great job. So now we're going to do an activity called word chaining. So what we're going to do, we're going to look at some words. We're going to be reading and blending new words. So I'm going to do the first set myself, then we're going to do it together, and finally, I'm going to let you do it on your own. So are you ready? Let's look at our first word. Watch me. And hand. So now I'm going to say, well, if I change the and replace it with a t, what's my new word? And 10. Great job. Well, what if I change the t and replace it with a well, What is my new word? And man. Awesome. So what did you notice about me changing these words? You're so right. The middle sound said eh every single time. Good job. So you think you're ready to do one with me? I think so too. All right. So our word we're going to do together. What is our word? Net. So our word is net. So I'm going to remove the and replace it with a What's our new word, boys and girls? Met. Met. Great job. Let's do one more together. I'm going to remove the and replace it with a v. What's my new word? Vet. Great job. Are you ready to do it on your own? I think you are. I'm going to start you all with this word. What is this? Met. Awesome. So if I remove the what is your new word? I heard you say let. You all are so awesome. So if I remove the and I'm going to remove the t, but we're going to put the t here. What is our new word? Ted. You're right. We read about Ted on yesterday. Good job. So now if I remove the t, and replace it with a b, what's my new word? I heard you say bed. You all are doing so great sounding out these words. So now if I remove the b and replace it with a w, what's my new word? Wed. Awesome job, boys and girls. You guys did so great. I want you to give yourselves a pat on the back. Wonderful. So now what I want to do, on yesterday, I dictated some words to you all, but today I'm going to say some sentences and some phrases. So I'm going to give you a minute to take out a sheet of paper and pencil if you do not have it handy right now, and we're going to get ready to actually listen for sentences and phrases. So I'm going to give you a few minutes to take that out. All right, you're ready. So the first one is going to be a phrase. So I want you to listen carefully. My phrase is, get the net. I want you to write that down on your paper. Get the net. All right, I can hear some of you all saying that's not a complete sentence. It's not. That's why we call it a phrase. All right, so now I'm going to give you 2 sentences, and I want you to write those down. So are you ready? Let's go. The hen is in the pen. I'm going to repeat that. The hen is in the pen. We have 6 words. So when you finish writing your sentence, you should make sure that you have how many words in that sentence? 6. And what should you have at the beginning of your sentence? A capital letter. Great job. What about the end of the sentence? Punctuation. You all are so smart. All right, our next sentence is, the men fed Ted a hen. The men fed Ted a hen. All right, how many words are in that sentence? You're right, 6 words in that sentence. All right, so now I'm going to let you check and see that you spell everything correctly, okay? So I want you to look at my chart. And you're just going to check to make sure you have your phrase and you have your sentences. You all have done so awesome. All right. So now we're going to move to our story for today. What is the title of our story? You betcha, The Red Hen, the same one from yesterday. We identified some words in this story on yesterday. So what we're going to do, we're going to actually say these words together. So are you all ready? I'm going to give you a little time just to look at our words. And then when I point to the word, we're going to say those words together. Ted, Ben, Ed, red, net, Ted, Ben, Ed, red, hen, net. I hear you, boys and girls. Ted, Ben, Ed, met, 10 men. 10 men, fed, red, hen, red, pen, hen, fed, 10 men, red, pen. Now, what did you notice about those words? They all had what in common? You're right. They all had the short E sound in common. Now, what does short E say one more time? It says eh. Awesome job. So now we have read our words with the short E sound. So now today, we're going to practice a little bit with our story. We're going to develop some fluency strategies with this story. So what we're going to do, we're going to look at a clean copy of our story. And now, I'm going to read the story. We're going to let that stay there. I'm going to read the story, and then we're going to do some other strategies just to build some fluency around this story. So I want you to follow along with me as I read this story to you the first time, okay? The Red Hen. Ted, Ben, and Ed got a red hen. Ted, Ben, and Ed got the red hen with the net. Ted, Ben, and Ed met 10 men. The 10 men fed the red hen in her red pen. The hen liked to be fed by the 10 men in the red pen. Great job. So now we're going to do some echo reading. I'm going to say a line, then you're going to reread that line, and then we're going to go just like that. So I will read first, and then I'm going to point, and you're going to read it. I'll read the next, I'll point, and you will read it. So we're going to echo one another. Are you ready? Let's go. I will go first. Let's go with the title, The Red Hen. Your turn. So when I point to you, you're going to read. When I point to me, I'm going to read. So it's my turn. Ted, Ben, and Ed got a red hen. Ted, Ben, and Ed got the red hen with the net. You all are doing great. Ted, Ben, and Ed met 10 men. The 10 men fed the red hen in her red pen. The hen liked to be fed by the 10 men in the red pen. All right, great job. Now, boys and girls, I want you to silently read this passage to yourself. So now it's your turn. Let's read. I hear you all blending and segmenting those words. Good job, boys and girls. All right, boys and girls, you all have done so well on today.
Thank you, Ms. Shakita, and thank you, boys and girls, for your participation in our lesson today. All rates and credits for today's lesson belong to the West Virginia Department of Education. We would like to thank them for publicly sharing these valuable resources and materials. Bye.